29th of August 2023. In this news flash I'm going to talk about the Zimbabwean elections. And I'm going to start off with this tweet from Cyril. I congratulate President Emmerson Mnangagwa on his re-election. I wish him and the people of Zimbabwe well for the upcoming term. And then Sky replied to that, congratulations President Emmerson Mnangagwa on your re-election. And there's an image of the people standing with empty bowls begging for food. Now, I am a little bit troubled on how to express myself about this, because the blacks here in South Africa, they are so fragile that if you say they are stupid, they need psychological care for calling them stupid. But they have the right to call me, white people, anything they like. But let's leave that alone. The fact of the matter is, they don't listen when people warn them. I have spoken about it previously. The only people in South Africa that are going to survive this bullshit that is coming our way is the people that are connected to their tribes. The tribes will survive. What the ANC did, under guidance of their XXX masters, is they created a large population of black cosmopolitans, people that are not connected to their tribes, people that are disconnected from their culture. And this ANC, whatever they do is to the advantage of their masters and their own pockets, not the people. Now, I'm talking to you blacks, specifically the Sasa generation. This ANC destroyed the industrial base of South Africa, and they used BEE to do it, and you cheered for that. And then the industrial base collapsed and millions lost their jobs. And you're still cheering for it. That is stupid. That is stupid. Then they started destroying the government departments. There's not a single government department that are operating anymore properly. They destroyed the education system. And you, the Sasa Brigade, you assisted them under guidance from Malema, and you burned the schools down. There is a serious problem for education among you, and then you burn the schools down that is there. That is stupid. But that is your way of doing things. And when a guy like me object, you call me a racist. I don't give a fuck if you call me a racist. I'd rather be a racist than be stupid. So, you help the ANC to decolonize your education. So now you get a matric and you can't read and write properly. You go to a university, you sit there for 6 or 8 years to get a 3-year degree, and you come out with that degree and it's a tree climbing degree. You can do fuck all with that degree. That degree has got no commercial value, zero. But you're happy you've got a degree. Well, you must eat that degree and try and feed your children with that degree. Your children, you don't care about the children, the Sasa pays for that. The reality is, you empowered this corrupt ANC syndicate. It's a syndicate. That is what it is. They have no connection to tribes. Show me those leaders. Show me their tribes. But you have also been detribed. Why? In 1924, the Jews published the Kalergi Plan. And their plan for Europe was to create a colored population in Europe, because that colored population will have no tribal roots and no cultural roots. and they will be easy to manipulate. Here in South Africa, they couldn't do it, so they went for the second option. They deculturized you, and you think, and they made you think, that you are part of a rainbow nation, a rainbow fuck-up. Now you sit 43% unemployment. SASSA's on the verge of collapsing, and you are disconnected from your tribe and disconnected from your culture. Your fucking problem is, there's not a single black political leader that you can actually trust, because all of them belong to the XXX. The only party in the blacks that cares for their people is Inkatha. For the white Afrikaners, that includes the Boere, the VF Plus, Freedom Front Plus, they seem to be a fairly cultural party. But that is only if you look at it casually. If you look into it, it's not true, because they are also contaminated. So what the fuck are you going to do? You blacks must understand, you cannot vote yourself out of this shit. The Zimbabweans has showed you that you are screwed. Look at Zimbabwe and understand you are fucked. But you're hanging on to the ANC. They've destroyed the education system. They're busy destroying the health system. And who is contributing to the collapse of education and health? Millions of illegal immigrants. Millions. They come here to suck up advantages that you, the South African blacks, should have enjoyed. They come here, they take your jobs. They take your position in the queue at the hospitals and the clinics. Your children can't get into the school because their children are filling up the whatever schools is available. But you vote for it. You support that. And you look at Cyril. You must ask yourself, what has Cyril done for you? What has he done for you? What benefit did you get? Did you get a better education? Did you get a skill that will put you into a position that you can make a living for yourself and create a better environment for yourself? Is he providing you with good health care? The answer is no. Is he providing you with job opportunities? The answer is no, because he gave our industrial base away. The Indians took some, the Chinese took some, and the rest was shut down and unemployment. But you're happy and you cheer for him. I've said in one of my previous Skidmarks, you better get into your car or into a bus or a taxi there where you sit in Hillbrow and go and find your tribe. Go and find your tribe. Your problem, bulk of the SASSA generation's problem, is they don't even know who their fathers are. So, and it's fathers that install culture and discipline in children. Fathers do that. I've mentioned him previously, my Mr. X showed me one night the effort that he put in to chart out his ancestry. And he told me he did it specifically to teach his children so that they know where their roots are. But you, the cosmopolitan ANC supporters, sitting in the cities and in the squatter camps and totally disconnected from your tribes, you are the guys that has got no future. But yet, you cheer for the people that are taking your future away. That is stupid. There's no other word for it. But let's carry on with this. This was quite an interesting tweet. This guy says, just in case someone of you all forget, Zimbabwe sits right in the heart of the SADC. The day things spiral out of control and the country descends into civil war, like during the 70s, liberation struggle, it will create the worst refugee crisis in history in the region for everyone. Look at that map. Listen to what he's saying. And then you get this from this guy. And unfortunately, it's a white guy, so he's a racist. There are multiple reports by observers, SADC and other bodies that the elections fell short of being free and fair. This makes Mnangagwa an illegitimate, self-elected president. What benefits does the ANC president and the ANC SG gain from praising Mnangagwa? Good question, but it won't be answered. And then we get this. The instigator tweets, I'm bringing 50 more relatives into your country. Look at those images. Those are real images. That's not AI images. That's reality. That's what's going on South Africa's border with Zimbabwe. And then we get this from that Zimbo guy. I have no papers and I'm coming with my family to start a new life in South Africa. South Africa is our home too. And you, the Sasa Brigade, specifically, because you are the guys that jump and jive for Julius. Julius said there must be no borders. Good luck. 43% is unemployed today. Let's see where it is next year. 53? 60? It doesn't matter. And then we get this from ZIM celebs. And the games begin. Please reserve our 1 million jobs aside for us, especially the restaurants ones. We also don't want to be bothered by your police or tell them to at least accept 100 rands for a bribe. And there's the image again. Think about that one. And then, but Cyril tweets, we are coming to South Africa to work and get free accommodation and free medical aid because of your recklessness. Keep the borders open. And then here's a little bit of irony for you. Now, the majority of the Sasa Brigade is going to have a problem with this because mathematics is not their strong point. But listen to this. ZANU-PF 52.6%, CCCC 44%, other parties 6.4%, total 103%. Some clumsy rigging, I would say. But I'm going to step off this now with this final message to you, the blacks supporting the ANC. You must understand, you are under the management of the XXX. The same XXX that has published it, that 85% of the useless eaters must go. Now, if you don't contribute to the economy, in other words, you are not doing a job where you apply skills to create things, you're a useless eater. Remember that. But next time, you are number 724,000 in the queue there at your hospital, and you're standing there with your father next to you, and you're holding him up because he's having a heart attack, and you understand from the guys in that queue that it will take maybe 2 days for you to get to the front to be helped. By then your dad is dead. Then you must cheer when he dies because he didn't get care at that hospital. Because you chose these leaders that are fucking up this country. And if I warn you about it, you call me a racist. But I've got no problem with that. You can call me a racist. The reality is, you, with your own actions, have empowered the ANC cabal to do to you whatever they like to do to you. I hope you are prepared for the nightmare that is coming, because they're going to flood over that northern border like you've never seen before. Please give me a like and a subscribe and share the thing. Thank you for your support.